This is the Algo Futures Trader weekly market roundup. And just going to go through a few of the trades that we took last week in the trading room. And then I'm going to shoot to a video or cut to a video from Friday's trade, and I'll show you that in the Dow. But here was Monday's trade. First was in the NQ, and that was a short trade, which I had filtered using the AlphaWebtrader. And NQ, as you see how the NQ here on the TSI is red, it's the weakest market here on the right. And at the time when the short trade set up after the market opened, NQ is in the same position as it is now. It's Sunday evening and the market is open here. It was the weakest market, and on both what we call our trend strength index, so momentum was to the downside, and also here on this Session VWAP, the NQ was actually at the bottom here, which meant it was the weakest as far as the trend goes as well. So we went ahead and took the short trade. You see the software generated that trade automatically. And so it executed the short trade, took two off, and then a final just before the first support here. So a good start to the Monday. In fact, all the trades during the week, last couple of weeks, we've all been winning trades, which is nice. It doesn't always happen that way. And then Tuesday, long in the Russell. Again, this was filtered with AlphaWebtrader, where the Russell was the strongest market. And so we just try to take that strongest. So you see how where the EMD right here now, Sunday evening, is the strongest market. The Russell M2K or RTY here on the TSI was the strongest market at the time. And so we're just looking for a break out of this no trade zone. That's the shaded area here. And the software you see generates these signals automatically and executes the trades automatically. I just let it know using our hybrid controls here. I'll just pull this in here. So this is the set of hybrid algo controls. So we can fully automate this thing. So this is auto all, right? We can fully automate this so it executes the trades long and short automatically. Or I can choose. So I can just choose what markets I want to turn on. So in this case, I would just turn M2K to the long side and let it set that trade up and execute the trade automatically for me. So this is an opening morning breakout strategy. Again, just a reminder, you can download this software for free. You can use it as long as you want. There's no end to your trial period. You use it just in sim mode, live data in sim mode as long as you want. See if it works for you. If you can have success with this, you can use it to compete for funding, whatever you want to do. If you have success with it, then you can go ahead and, lease it or purchase it. All right, anyway, so that was the trade on Tuesday. And then on Friday, so the situation on Friday is the market broke to the upside initially. And we had news coming in at 10 o'clock. And the numbers that I was seeing on AlphaWebtrader we're not looking like this move up was going to be supported. And so I said, well, if the news comes out at 10 o'clock, if they start breaking back down to the downside of the no trade zone, I'm going to look to get short. And so what happened on the AlphaWebtrader here, the Dow became the weakest market. And on the video, you'll see the Dow will be in this position here where the NQ is now currently, so Sunday evening. And so we went ahead and got short the Dow there, took a couple of contracts off, and then took a final off here at the 50% of the range target here. So let's get into that. I'll show you that trade as it happened live on Friday. It may be a little early, but if this Dow triggers short, I'll try that. We're going to have some support down here at 110, 109. So right as it's going to be firing off a sell, then order submitted. Just like that. It's probably going to find some support here, but let's just see what happens. It got down to that 34,100, and that's round number support. Fortunately, it happened so fast I didn't have a chance to really react to it. But Probably a good place to have some off. If they can get below that, yeah, you get some more support down there at 84. Order filled. All right, just grab some off there. Move the stop down. All right, I'm just going to move the stop to break even here. All right, and then I'll just let it trail from here. So, yeah, sometimes it happens. You miss one end, but we knew news was coming. So, if we can just be a little patient sometimes, see if we can get something to trigger to the opposite side. The Dow ended up becoming the weak one. And so, all right, so it's getting a nice move down here. It's 34,000 right there. And we're going to have to wait a bounce out here. 34,000 is obviously the next nice round number. I'm going to have to wait out a bounce here. Probably should have taken that down there as a target. So if we get back down there, I'll go ahead and take that as a target and be done on a Friday. Otherwise, we got to stop. It's somewhat in profit there on the last. Just see if things will roll over for us one more time here. All right, guys, go ahead and close that right around the 50% range there. You're hitting that 13,000. I'm sorry, you're hitting that 34,000 level right there. You got to expect a bounce there and the 50%. So we'll take that on a Friday. It paid to be patient. Yeah, we missed the up moves. That was kind of a stealthy up move, but I had the feeling that it was kind of smoke and mirrors because the numbers weren't agreeing with what the market was doing kind of thing. So when the news came out, I figured it's a good possibility they'll kind of erase the gains that they made this morning and start breaking to the downside. And so we took a shot on the Dow. It was the weak one. It triggered first to the downside and, got enough of a move there down to the 50% of the range there, to have a trade out of it. So I think that's it on a Friday.